Hello, hi. This is Sam here. I'm now ready to demonstrate the Chat GPT feature. So I will start by using the Canvas function. So what is Canvas? It's an editing workspace. Canvas is an expanded side-by-side workspace designed for long-form writing, structured documents, and code editing. Instead of working only in the chat thread, Canvas opens a dedicated panel where you can edit your content on the spot. Okay, so let me demonstrate how this works. So first, I will select by typing, by selecting Canvas here. Okay, then I will put in one topic, say create a document for my personal resume. Open, enter. Okay, so this will open up the document. So you can see on the top right here, I can actually click on this open canvas. So when I click this, it open up two column. On the left is the chat function. On the right is the editable document, which is my personal resume. So here I can actually do a lot of editing. So for example, for my professional summary, I can just highlight. Then you open up this small chat box where I can put in my command. So maybe I want to uh, change paragraph to bullet point. Okay. I enter. Okay. You can see it changed to bullet point. Okay. So if I don't want this version, I can just click on the top right here and I say previous version. Okay. You go back to the previous version. And then another function is maybe I can shorten it. Okay, shorten it. Highlight again, then I click here. Say shorten it to um, less than 100 character. There you go. It changed to less than 100 characters. Okay, so I'll just go back to my previous version. Okay, so I can also expand it. Okay, let me go back to the previous version. Okay, I can highlight it and then I say um, expand it to 500 words, 500 characters, or 500 characters. Okay, it's much longer now. Okay, so this is canvas. Okay, now the next one I'm going to demonstrate is custom instruction. Okay, go to the new chat. Okay, on the bottom left here, you can see my name. So I click here and I click on the personalization, and inside there's this column, this is row called custom instruction, where I can input my custom instruction. So what is custom instruction? It's actually helps GPT to skip redundant steps and deliver responses in my preferred format immediately, whether there's bullet point, number list, or narrative prose. I can define tone, format, and level of detail. And these preferences shape how ChatGPT structure its output and engages with my queries. Okay, so let's say I'm going to put in summarize, shorten, and use bullet points for all your reply. Okay, so this is my custom instruction. So I save. Okay, so now I refresh. Okay, the custom instruction is still there. And now I can start to ask ChatGPT. So maybe I can ask uh, say uh, list some of the popular attractions in Singapore. Sorry. Enter. Okay, so you can see it's short and sharp. One attraction, one line. Okay, so this is an example of the custom instructions. Okay, now I shall go to project. So on the left side, there's this place called project. So what is project? Project allows us to group related chats, files, and links in one place. This enables continuity, deeper context retention, and collaborative refinement over time. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that over here, project here, I click on the project. So for example, let's say I want to create a project all about my health. So I'm going to say uh, health uh, health report. Okay, health report. So this is my project. Oh, sorry. Let me do it again. So health report. So create project. Okay. So I can drag in all the related files, documents, PDF, or video into this project. It's like a folder where you can input all your relevant information. Okay. So, okay, I have some files related to my health. All right. So I'm going to add them by clicking here, add files. I'm going to go to my folder. Um, okay, I have recently I've just done some health checkup. So these are some of the report. Okay, it's all the blood test result. So I'm going to import in here. All right. All my blood test result. Add files. Sorry, it is importing now. Okay, so all the files has been imported. So you can see there's 7 files here. And then now I can add my custom instruction here on the top left. So you see add instruction. Okay. Now I can say, okay, so let me brought in some of my custom instruction here. Okay, I prepared some of my custom instruction here. So I'm going to put it here. Right. So basically, I want ChatGPT to explain the result in simple language and focus on trends and ranges, not diagnosis, and link result to practical lifestyle and diet action, and flag possible risks and when to see doctor, and avoid medication advice and keep regular safe. Okay. So I save. Okay. Done. So now I can ask ChatGPT any question relating to my health. So maybe I want to ask, what is my current health condition now? Okay, I enter. Okay, you can see ChatGPT generate all this health summary for me. Okay, right from the blood count to the kidney function, uric acid, blood sugar, cholesterol, electrolyte, and then he also advise on the key risks to watch and practical focus, and see doctor if all these symptoms appear. Okay, so this is a project. Okay, the last one I want to demonstrate is apps and connectors. So apps and connectors. So I click on my profile here, going to setting, select the apps, explore apps. So what is app connector? Is actually features serve a complementary purpose. It expands the system's capabilities by integrating third-party services directly into the ChatGPT interface. This transforms ChatGPT from a conversational assistant into a multinational hub for productivity, creativity, and learning. So, as an example, by connecting with external platforms such as Booking.com, I can actually perform complex tasks without leaving the ChatGPT environment. Okay, just let me show you. I will click on the lifestyle. You see, there's a Booking.com here. Select this, and I'm going to connect. Connect. Okay, it's connected, right? So I can start chat. So I can Example, I can start by asking provide a list of hotel availability for Tokyo, maybe from 15 to 22nd January 2026. So enter. So it's connecting to the app. And below here, you can see it's actually connected to the booking.com. So there you go. Okay, it lists some website here for hotel booking from 15 to 22nd of January. Okay, it shows me the price also, the date, the occupancy, the currency, all you can find in booking.com. Hello. Second, I'm going to demonstrate Gemini main features. So the first feature is the connected apps. So I go to the setting, connected apps. So these are some of the Google's connected apps, namely the Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Doc, Google Drive, Google Keep, and Google Task. Okay. So when connected apps are enabled, Gemini can read and summarize emails, can draft or edit document, spreadsheet, and slides, can search and summarize files and PDF, can plan routes, itineraries, and locations, and can reference and explain videos and summarize documents in bullet points. So in summary, Gemini connected apps are the core mechanism that transforms Gemini from a chatbot into a contextual productivity assistant. By granting selective access to Gmail, Docs, Drive, Sheets, and other services, you allow Gemini to work directly with your real content, drafting, summarizing, analyzing, and planning inside the tools you already use. Okay, so let me do a demonstration now. So I'm going to go to the set, go to a new chat. Okay, first I would like to demonstrate my Google Calendar. Okay, so I type in this @ sign, then it trigger all the connected apps. So I choose Google Calendar. Okay, I want to show you my original Google Calendar. Okay, so let's say I want to check what is happening on the 12th of January, which I have two events. Okay, the NDC and meeting at night. Okay, so I'm going to tell Google Calendar, write down the events happening on 12 January 2026. Okay, write down here. Okay, here. Events happening on 2026. Then enter. And Google Calendar is working. All right. This is the answer exactly as what I have shown you on the Google Calendar. Okay, on the 12th of January 2026, two events. NDC and my meeting, which is here. Okay. So secondly, I want to show you I can also edit, I can put an event. Let's say on the 13th is blank, right? So I'm going to put an event on the 13th. So add calendar. Uh, right. And event meeting with John. at 9 a.m. on 13 January 2026. Write an event on my calendar. Meeting with John at 9 a.m. on 13 January 2026. Okay, so enter. Okay, I've added. Okay, let's check whether is it added. Yes, this is the one. 9 a.m. meeting with John. Okay, so it works. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate Gmail. Okay, so my Gmail, this is currently my folder in my Gmail. Okay, so let's say I want uh, Gemini to write down the event on this fair price, this sender fair price. What is happening? What is a detailed email inside my, this fair price folder? Okay, which is some Chinese New Year special lah. All right. Okay, so I'm going to add Gmail. Right down here the detailed message from the sender fair price in my inbox. Okay, enter. Oh, you see? Yes, the message is absolutely correct. It's about 2-day Chinese New Year special. The email highlights that you can stock up on festive farewell up to 65%, which is true. This is the one. Yeah. Right. Next, I'm going to demonstrate, and explain about this Google Gem. So let's click on the gem. All right, then you have some gems made by labs. There are gem manager. And let me click on the new gem. Okay, so basically what is gem? Gem transform Gemini from a reactive chatbot into a proactive assistant that adapts to your workflow and preferences. The key capabilities include create reusable task flows, set custom instruction, tone and output format, and integrate with Google services using the add function, and save and edit gems for ongoing use across platform. So it includes name, description, instruction, and knowledge. And gems are reusable and editable, making them ideal for ongoing projects or collaborative environment. So I will give it a name. As an example, I will call it a workflow email reply helper. Okay, the description helps write clear, polite, and professional workplace email replies quickly. Okay, sorry, it's here. It should be under here. Yeah, not the instruction. Okay, the instruction is basically keeps email short and clear. Use a professional but friendly tone. Write in simple English. Be polite and respectful. Avoid slang and emojis. Use bullet points or short paragraph. Do not explain anything outside the email, and do not ask follow-up questions. So these are my instructions. So default tool, I have no default tools as we're using the chat itself. Okay, the knowledge tool, I have prepared one file which is the email style guide. All right. And another file is the sample email reply. Okay. And then now I can save. Okay, now I can start chat already. All right. So I can test by um write a polite reply to an email asking for a document update. Okay, so let's enter and see. So this is the typical reply. Dear, thank you for your updating regarding the document. I will review the current version and get back to you shortly with the necessary changes. I will ensure the final draft is sent to you as soon as it's ready. Best regard. All right. This is polite a polite reply. Okay. Then let me test another prompt, which is on the common workplace scenario. So write a professional email reply. Write a professional email reply to say I will be late. Say I will be late in submitting a report. Okay. Enter. And this is the reply. Okay. Please accept my apology as I'll be late in submitting the report. I'm currently finalizing the details and I will get back to you shortly with a completed version. I appreciate your patience and will ensure the report is sent as soon as possible. Best regard. All right. So that concludes the Gemini Gem. So the last feature I'm going to demonstrate is Nano Banana. Okay, Nano Banana is Google's lightweight image generation and editing model used within Gemini to create and modify images quickly using simple text instructions. Okay, it is designed for speed and ease of use, allowing users to generate illustration or realistic visuals, remove or replace backgrounds, add or change objects, adjust lighting, and switch styles without designing software. Okay. Optimized for mobile and everyday use, Nano Banana enables fast, on-the-go visual creation and editing through natural language prompts, making it suitable for creators, marketers, educators, and general users who need quick visual results. So let me do some demo. Okay, so I'm going to type in a prompt, okay, for the image creation. So, okay, I prepared the prompt. Create a cozy minimalist workspace with warm lighting, wooden desk, laptop, coffee cup, clean background, realistic style. Okay, so let's enter. And Nano Banana is loading now. Right. Image, okay, I said uh remove the background of the above image and replace it with a soft pastel gradient. Okay, I know. I maybe replace it with a sandy beach. Wow, you see, it's done. Okay, I can also add or replace object. Okay, so I can say add. Okay, add warm fairy lights in the background and make the lightings softer. Wow, you see, it's done. And lastly, I want to make this photo looks like a romantic wedding invitation style. Soft glow, elegant colors. Okay, so that's it with Nano Banana. Hello, I shall explain and demonstrate what is Gamma. Okay, first go into this app, this website called gamma.app. All right, so click on new, create new. Okay, Gamma is an AI-powered tool for creating presentations, documents, and web pages without needing traditional slides design skills. Instead of building fixed slides like PowerPoint, Gamma uses cards. Each card holds a piece of content, whether it's a text, image, video, chart, or embed, and Gamma automatically handles the layout, design, and formatting for you. In simple terms, Gamma turns your ideas or text into clean professional presentation fast. So, presentation can be created from any of these four ways, right? First is to generate from a one-line prompt. Second is to input your own, create from an outline or existing content. Third is to import file or URL. And the last is to generate from a template. Okay, so let me demonstrate by going into the generate mode. So I click on the generate. I select presentation. I select maybe 5 card. Okay, the more card you select, the more credit it takes up. So 5 is just average. Okay, so I'm going to type in a topic, says healthy living for beginners. All right, and I generate outline. So the outline is generated for 5 cards. Then the text content, I just use the default concise. Visuals, I will just use this creamy. And image source automatic. Okay, so now I generate. Okay, so you can see the 5 cards are generated. Okay, now you can actually edit them if you want. All right. So let's say I choose card number 3. Okay, and I'm going to go to this agent to edit, create, or start anything. It's an AI edit. Okay, so let's say I want to make this simple. Make this simpler. MAKE. Make this simpler, all right? So I just, for card 3, enter. Okay, so down here says card 3 and 4 nutrition tips with detailed explanation. Here are a few ways I can simplify it. Okay, which approach best for you? So maybe I said reduce to 3 tips. Keep the most important one and trim the description. Okay. Then edit the card now. Okay, so this is modified. Okay, so now next is to go back to the home again, and I'm going to create the second variation. So I create new, and then now I select paste in text. I'm going to use my own script, okay, to generate the presentation slides. Okay, so now this is my script. Okay, copy. I'm going to paste my script here. I'm going to use default. All right. Preserve this exact text. Okay, this is my own script. I'm using 5 cuts. Right, 2.1 to 2.5. Okay, continue to prompt editor. All right, so you can see the 5 cuts are listed in the outline here. Okay, so I'm going to use the same theme, right? Image source automatic, and I'm going to generate. Okay, the Gamma has finished generating the 5 slides. Right, you can present and see for yourself. So this is the exact script that I put in. Healthy living makes simple. Yeah. And what is healthy living? Right? Why healthy living matters. This is exactly the 5 cards detail that I input in. Okay. So now you can download if you want. You can edit just like previously. Or if you're okay with the slide, you can just click here and export. So you can export to PDF, PowerPoint, or export to Google Slides, or even as PNG. Okay, so let me export to PowerPoint. Okay, it's exported. So I can go and check it out. Here. So this is the PowerPoint that I created using my own script. Okay, so this is the second way of doing it. The third way of doing it is to import file. Import file to create your document. Okay. So I go back to the home. I click on the new. I click on import file or URL. Upload a file. Okay, so I have a file ready. It's also talking about the same topic on this healthy living. So let me retrieve the file. A healthy living sample. Okay, so I'm going to upload it to Gamma. Okay, presentation. I'm going to continue. Okay, it has generated uh these few cards. All right, so I'm going to reduce to 5 cards also. The same theme, same image source, same format. Okay, generate. All right, Gamma has finished generating. Okay, so you can do a presentation and see for yourself. Healthy living makes simple. Why healthy living matters. Simple habits to start today. All right, this is from my files. From my files. All right, and you can export if you want, or you can edit with AI agent if you want. Okay, so this is the third way. And the last way of creating is to import from a URL. Hold on, let me get into the Gamma site again. Okay, it's to import from a URL. So I create new, I import file or URL. So now I'm going to import from URL. So you must make sure that this URL is a valid URL. Okay, so before you write this URL here, you need to make sure that it is a valid URL. All right, that means it has some information in it. So I will just take maybe starhub.com as an example. All right, so I want to import. and the tool will go to the website and validate the site to look for information. All right, so presentation, and I'm going to continue. Okay, so down here, it has extract some of the information here. All right. So the text content, I will just take as default, same as the previous one. And I'm going to maybe generate 5 cards. Okay, the tool is starting generating 5 cards for me. Okay, so it has finished generating the 5 cards. So I can select the first card and start to present. Okay, card number 1, talking about StarHub, the complete connectivity solution. Card number 2, the 5G unlimited plan. Card number 3, premium device unbeatable offer. Card number 4, home hub plus 10 GBS broadband. And last card is entertainment and lifestyle service. Okay, so after that, you can export, or you can do edit just like before. Okay, so I have demonstrated how to create your presentation slides using a one-liner prompt, 2, input your own script. Number 3, import your own file, a document file, and last, import from a URL. And that completes the demonstration for using Gamma.